Hi, my health enthusiasts. Okay, we are gonna do my 30-week pregnancy update, and there's so much to tell you, so much to say. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of days, and yeah, I'm tired. Tiredness has hit me again, if you can't tell, which is why I'm literally laying down while I'm talking to you, but I wanted to get this done. So, okay, with that said, 30 weeks, couple different things. One, my last video was all over the place, so thank you guys for watching and loving me anyway. Gestational diabetes, I do not have it. Something that happened though, I had my test and it was great. The doctor said, you know, don't drive afterwards, it's gonna be really hard. I went into what's called sugar shock. So if you guys are watching this and you have that coming up, or maybe you know someone that has to do that, please advise them on, one, they can choose the amount of sugar that they're getting. So you have to do 100 grams, but you could do orange juice. I saw a couple of different ways you could do it. So maybe suggest something with that amount of sugar, but in a different form. I wish I would have done that because I didn't want to put that in my body, but I didn't know. You don't know till you know, right? So afterwards, Justin picked me up and we went to get some lunch, and when we were at lunch, I went into what's called sugar shock and I started sweating. I actually ripped my shirt off in the restaurant. I was sweating like through my hair got wet, like my pants were wet, my shirt, I was just sweating through stuff. I thought I was gonna pass out. Justin was like, you know, freaking out. But I ended up getting through it, and here's what they didn't tell you. So what I didn't understand is that I was putting all of that sugar into my body. I had worked out the night before, couldn't eat dinner. Then you go there, and by the time you get to your lunch, it's like 1 o'clock the next day. And so I still hadn't eaten anything, and I had ingested 100 grams of straight sugar. A Coke has about 32 grams. So if you can imagine that, it was like almost 4 Cokes that I put into my body. And that's, I don't normally do that kind of thing. I eat fruit sugar, but I don't eat that kind of sugar like that. So it greatly affected me. So with that said, that happened this last week, and that was really, really rough. However, I did get a call from my midwife that I do not have gestational diabetes, and so what I learned from all of this, and that if you have this test coming up, the morning before you do your first gestational diabetes test, make sure you have a high protein breakfast with like no fruit and no sugar of any kind. I had oatmeal with agave and peanut butter and dates, and I had way too much. I didn't quite understand what was going on. Now I know. So you don't know till you know, right? Now I know. With that said, we also had our 30-week ultrasound, and originally we weren't going to do any ultrasounds, and this is something else that I've learned and now I know better, but originally at our 20-week scan we were told that, and this was really hard and I wanted to share this with you guys, but I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going on, but they had originally told me that the baby had a cyst in its brain, and they're called choroid plexus cysts. And the thing about this cyst is that usually they are a marker for what's called trisomy 18, which is basically a genetic disorder that's similar to Down syndrome. And so after that 20-week appointment, I was just a disaster. I was a mess, and I wanted to share that with you guys, but I couldn't bring myself to do it because I didn't understand. Long story short, fast forward, the pediatrician we just met with said that his son had that too, and that it was no big deal, and that the doctors that scan it totally blow it out of proportion, and they did. And so when we went back this last time, the nurse was like, I don't even know why you're here, like these aren't a big thing, they're really normal, like pretty much every baby has them. And so long story short, I again, new mom here, learned my lesson with that. And yeah, my poor husband, I was so devastated the first time as like the doctor was talking and this was coming out of the doctor's mouth. All I could hear was like another language. Like I just stopped being able to process what he was saying, and I just was like, huh? Like, I don't know. Anyways, so that was really a traumatic experience, and something I wanted to share with you guys previously, but I just didn't know the outcome or what was going to happen, and so I didn't know how to share that with you. So anyways, now 30 weeks. I cannot believe I'm 30 weeks pregnant. really quick, if you guys are going for your anatomy scan, one, they're optional. You don't have to go. Women have been having babies for thousands of years with 0 scans, so you don't have to go. Ours was a little bit different because we are doing a birthing center and or a home birth, and so they kind of force you to check on the baby, so like to cover them legally. But yeah, you don't have to do it. I wish I wouldn't have done it in the first place because it stressed me out for no reason. And please be reminded that these anatomy scan doctors are looking for something that's wrong, right? That's their job. So they're trying to find something, anything. So there's that. Anyways, 30 weeks. I can't believe I'm 30 weeks. I finally feel huge. I feel like I've said that in all of my videos, but excuse me, I do feel a lot bigger. I don't know what my weight is because we haven't seen the midwife in probably since the last time I talked to you. So I don't know where I'm at as far as weight gain, but I know I can like feel my body and everything, and I know that I'm right on schedule, I think. Although I thought that when I lost 2 pounds though, so we'll see. Weightlifting and working out, I've definitely been going on a walk every single day. So no matter what, I try to get at least 7,000 to 10,000 steps in, at least. Every single day. You know, some days they're not fast steps, some days are really slow. I've had some issues with like getting really hot and feeling overheated, and so like I went for a walk last week and Oliver and I had to sit down on the bench for a minute, my dog. So that happened. But I'm working on just making sure I'm still moving. As far as like high intensity classes, I have not got back to them since I was sick, and really since I got back from my flight. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Body pump, yes, probably definitely be able to continue to lift. But as far as like a boxing class, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Definitely not gonna give up on that yet. But yeah, I'm gonna try. But I've been doing other workouts at home, and definitely going on my walk still, and I've been going to the gym and, you know, doing free weights and stuff. I've been trying really hard not to work on my abs at all. And you know, when you weightlift, when you're doing deadlifts or squats or lunges, you kind of naturally work on your abs even without trying, because you're stabilizing yourself, especially now with this new weight. And so I did it yesterday. I had a good hour lift session at the gym, and my abs were so sore today, and I didn't like that. So I'm gonna try to adjust without doing so much abs. Let's see what my app says about the baby this week. So for those of you wondering, I do the Bump app. Let's see if I can get this to show. Probably not. I only have one hand right now. Sorry, y'all. It says baby is the size of a zucchini this week. You guys hear my husband? 2.89 pounds is what my app says, but we found out the other day at the anatomy scan that our baby is actually 3.7 pounds, so I'm almost a whole pound ahead. My baby's almost a whole pound ahead, according to this thing. This also says it's 15.9 inches. Something I talked about in my last video and I want to kind of update you on is, I was saying I was having a really hard time with constipation. Well, I have taken my magnesium every single day without fail, and everyth's completely back to normal. I've also been doing my 2 liters of water, with the exception of today because I'm just off today. But whatever, I'll get back there. But I just want to say that completely back to normal. So if you guys are not taking magnesium and you're having these kinds of issues in your pregnancy, take magnesium. Okay, oh yeah, so this says, sorry if this is TMI for some of you, but it does talk about like hemorrhoids and stuff, pressure. Thankfully the magnesium really got like my constipation under control, and just the pressure. Also, something else I did, you guys, that's so messed up. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you know I've had a lot of GI trouble my whole life, and in trouble with digestion. I'm allergic to almonds, and I picked up a box of cereal 3 weeks ago now, before my last video when I was talking to you guys, and I was a mess. My stomach was a mess. I picked up 2 different things. I picked up a salad dressing, which I usually don't ever do, and I picked up a box of cereal, and I ate the cereal like, yeah, anyways, long story short, second ingredient in the cereal, it was Cheerios, but the second ingredient was almonds. It wasn't regular brand Cheerios, it was like an off-brand. Anyways, so needless to say, I totally flared up my GI tract when I was doing the video last time, and as soon as I realized that and obviously stopped eating that cereal, it was so much better. So yeah, pregnancy does not void you of stomach problems, but it was nice to know that it wasn't the pregnancy that was causing my issue, it was that I ingested something I was allergic to. So with that said, no more almonds for Ivy. Let's see, this says heartburn. I have not really had an issue with heartburn since I've been doing the magnesium and like getting my diet back on check. Haven't really had issues with heartburn. General discomfort for sure, like when I ride in the car, or if I'm trying to sit on the couch like after I eat, I'm really uncomfortable. I don't like that. So I kind of have to either lay flat or like walk or pick up the house or something before I can do that. Shortness of breath, yes, that's definitely returned for sure. Fatigue has for sure returned. That is definitely happening. Just like the first trimester, I started to get really tired again. But I'm just kind of letting my body like be. I'm not trying to expect it to do anything. If I feel like going to the gym and I have the energy to do so, I'll go. I try to make sure that I schedule in that time when I feel my best, which is usually first thing in the morning. So yeah, but I've been really exhausted. Like even today, I had some orders to deliver at like 4 in the morning, which I went and did, and then I slept until I came back, and I slept until like 10, which I haven't done that in probably 3 or 4 years. So I was really tired. But anyways, so the fatigue is definitely back for sure. Let's see what else. Weird vivid dreams, it says. That is true. I've been having really weird dreams and they've been waking me up, and then I don't seem to remember them in the morning, but I know they were really weird and awkward. Not sexual anymore so much, but definitely weird. Just weird dreams. What else? That's really it. The baby is moving a ton, like so much, it's crazy. The baby is face down, so it is ready for labor and birth, which is really exciting. Justin and I, sorry, my boob is itching. Justin and I are really struggling with, you know, do we want family here and present during that time, even like within the first few weeks, or do we just want him and I and be able to soak up this new season? So if you guys have any advice on that, or how you felt, whether good or bad, whether you loved having your family present or you did not, I would love to hear from you. And then too, if you are expecting and you're watching this, please put in the comments below when you're due and what you're having, if you know, so other ladies can see. I love seeing like when everyone's due, and love seeing you guys talk to each other. So yeah, please write in the comments below. I will do another video on my diet update soon, maybe tomorrow. If I have some more energy, I will try to get that done. But anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching my 30-week pregnancy update, and I will yeah, keep you posted on more. I'm sorry I have not done food videos. I know a lot of you guys want to see that, but I just haven't really been inspired to. I've just been inspired to like lay around and feel my belly and think about this baby, and that's it. I don't know what my husband's doing. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.